Adeleke Felicia, the chairperson of the Compasionate.
Okay.
For now, we are in Osun State, or all the local governments.
Local government.
Yes.
State. And we would like to know.
Compasionate started before the inception of our able governor, before his election. So we started about 3 years ago in Osun State.
Okay.
No, not an NGO.
Okay.
Let me put it that way.
Okay.
It's a political group
Okay.
under Adeleke General Summit.
Okay.
We did that basically for our master, His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Adeleke. We worked for him and we are happy he won the election to the glory of God.
All right.
As you can see, the Compasionate, our motto is impartiality and relief. We love to make things happen and we love development in Osun. So we want a situation whereby, it's not everywhere our able governor can be at a time. So we serve as his head in other places. We have some local governments, one way or the other, that we've settled the rancors, that we know it's among the members of PDP, which will not help us. So we have to settle those things. To God be the glory, they are okay now. For example, local government, we make sure that the rancors going in between the ESCOs there, that made them to have fashion 7 to 3, they are 10. We made them to be together and we are happy doing that. So many other local government too and some other units that we discovered they have rancors, issues that can affect us. Because, they robbed us in 2018.
Okay.
In 2018, yeah. And we pray and believe in God that 2022, that we know we are going to get it right. And to God be the glory, as the Lord liveth, we made it. So 2022, God gave us our own governor, in which no one can rob us. Because, the rate at which we were robbed then, it was painful. So we try as much as possible to cut every hands that can give us issues. So those little rancors, we don't really base it only on campaign. We have so many groups now that after the election they've stopped what they are doing, but we are still there till today, to the glory of God. Yes, sir.
You are so
from Ife, to be precise.
Wow.
If I may say, sorry to say this in Yoruba, so I have, in short, so much passion for politics. I have so much passion for politics, and I always do it with all my heart. It was a painful act. I remember the day my dad died, he was coming from a political meeting. So if on getting home, another person called me that something has happened. And he called me right here in Oshobo. That's already going home. When he got home, he will call me. But God knows the best. But all I know is, for the politics, the type of politics my father used to do, a politics that will never cheat. He will never cheat another person. I could remember some times ago, there's no people are already vying for, they want to be the councillor, they want to be the chairman of our local government, even our ward then. I remember some of our members called me, said, "Shebi, your brother, your younger brother, he hasn't gotten any job. Why can't daddy, after every other person are coming to him?" My daddy said it was an outsider that have come to him first. And he has said it that he will back him. So he will not, because he has not gotten job. That is a graduate, he will get it. That he won't. So, he's this type of person that will never use rob Paul for Peter. So, and that has been my stand all the while. So God be the glory, we are here today. Though I'm not yet. Let me say yet. We've not been given anything in our group till date. We've not been given anything, but at least we are still trying our best. We will still not relent. It's not, even when we were given something, we will still not relent, because our passion for PDP, for politics is more than now.
Material. Since the coming in of the executive governor for
not in any way. Maybe because as a person, personally, I love that family. I love Adeleke family. They are too loyal, and they hardly do things to hurt anyone. But you know, Osun State, as big as Osun State is, I mean in number, you cannot really satisfy everybody. It's number one thing. He can only try to get there. I know we'll get there with time. He can only try. For this type of appointments that have been given, no politician, no governor has done what he has done in terms of appointments for the groups that work for them. So I still pray and I hope that, you know, with time, you will get to know things better, so that you will know, okay, this thing supposed to be here, this thing supposed to be here. He has been trying. I've never been disappointed.
All right. Thank you very much for your second time in Osun State.
Honestly, even if there will be third time, by the special grace of God, we not only campaign, we pray, we move fast, that our own governor, His Excellency Ademola Jackson Adeleke, will be there second time.
Is it because he gave you ball?
He has never given me, let me say, personally, or even my family, even my group, which is the Compasionate, we have never gotten anything from them. But I hope our future is bright in PDP. That's the truth. So I believe and I hope so well that something better will come forward, in which I know he will do it. Yes. Thank you. I want to always quickly say this. You know, as fingers are not equal, that we all know, there's nobody that can satisfy human wants. We can only try. To God be the glory, this man has been trying. For the fact that I'm not a state worker, I have them a lot in the group. I have them a lot as friends. I have them a lot even in my church and everywhere. They gave kudos to this man. Is it in terms of the salary? Is it in terms of the retiree payment? Is it in terms of what they have been owing people? Is it pension? He has been trying. Ká fi tẹ̀gàn sílẹ̀, ká tún fi tẹ̀gàn kún Ademola Adeleke ń ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n àjà fúnra wa. Yes sir, sorry to inspiration ńlá ni wọ́n á ní lẹ́lẹ́ ni ó máa fẹ́. 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 Àṣìyá o, ọmọ Adeleke. Lẹ́lẹ́ ni ó máa fẹ́.
All right. The performances.
Though when he first came in, when our Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know, the rate at which people were expecting miracles, it didn't happen at that rate. In short, let me say, I'm one of those that are like, we have been buying 190 naira per liter. Now we are buying 500, we are buying 600. But you know, I think the high at which the man has been looking at it. He compared it to Lagos. Lagos and Nigeria can never be compared. It's not easy. Now we are talking of 36 states, including FCT, making 37. What you are facing in Lagos that you are very used to, you don't know what Osun is facing. Even if you may know parts of Osun because it's from here, what of other places? I'm talking of northerners. How far has it been moved with them? See, it is not an easy thing. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Is our president? I'm still praying for wisdom for him. It is not easy. That's the truth. Those that are in local government now, local government, they can say what they are. It's not about their room. It's not about their house. What they are as the head of the house. It's not about their family. It's about their. You are talking of local government. When you talk of local government, let us talk of states. At the end of it, let us talk of the nation, which our president is there now. It is not an easy thing. But I still pray that the Lord Almighty will guide his steps. It's not easy. I pray he will do better. I pray he will try. Because, even what we individuals are doing are even more. We are just saying, president, once you are there, people will mention your name. People will name you. People will nail you. But the thing is, you just have to be focused. You just have to be focused.
All right. It came to PDP state. You can see the correlation of what we are talking about.
Yes.
So, do you have any advice to give to all Nigerians with what Nigerians are passing through now?
Yes.
Despite the fact you are coming from the PDP and the federal government is APC ruling party.
Yes.
Did you, with your experience?
With the little experience I have, I want to advise every state that they should try and work. With every other palliative, anything that is coming from federal government, work. They are the one that the electorate are looking up to. So when you work, be you AMPP, be you PDP, be you APC, those that are up there, they always appreciate people that are giving them results. That's the truth. If the man is there and the first lady is there and they discover that in Osun they are working, if he can come here that these guys with the money we are giving others, if she can do this, definitely let us appreciate and go there, despite the fact that they are not of the same party. That's the truth. Despite the fact that they are not of the same party. So I always advise every other state, every other governors, let them work. It is not what they are hitting. What you want to hit now, you will tell on you later if you overdo it. So let them do it. Serve your nation, serve your state, serve your people. People will always appreciate you. Unlike after some hours that your tenure expires, they'll be stoning you. It's not the best. Hello? But if you look at saying, okay, this thing is going to be like this, when they look at future, if they are not greedy, greediness, I think, is what is that matters most in some of the states. If they are not greedy, in short, there is nothing God cannot do. As we aim to move higher and higher. I remember when we were doing inauguration, one of our essay was asking us, can we travel? If they ask us to come to Abuja, can we do it? I said, with God on our side, just tell us. We'll be there. If it's to move this nation forward, by God's grace, we'll be there. Yes.
All right. What is the way forward?
The insecurity of a thing is still about us. If our people have conscience, I don't think you see your fellow person and you say the next thing you do is to go and keep this person from eating, from drinking, and you now be giving a kind of ransom that some people can even not pay. Had it been we all know who we are serving, our creator, one way or the other, maybe this thing will reduce drastically. To me, for now, maybe due to some measures that our Excellency, our President has put in place, I think it's not as rampant as it was. So, in which I believe God is still helping him, which God will help him the more to do better. It's about us. If you love your neighbor, as we used to say, as yourself, for God's sake, there will be nothing that warrants us kidnapping ourselves, killing ourselves anyhow. But as I used to say, fingers, I say, they are not equal, and we are of the different opinions. So why I'm saying, if I have love, I think I'll be able to do this. That's when some people will say, what is the work? I can't work now. I say to get money. Some people are there to get money anyhow. So those are the things that I used to, that is causing all this thing. But I still pray that as the Lord liveth, God will take good care of all those parts in Nigeria. And the wisdom, because there are some things you can't just take anyhow. It takes wisdom of God. The wisdom that our Excellency needs to do that which will take care of that insecurity, the Lord will give it to him. And those that surround him too, the Lord will touch their hearts. Because he can't do it all alone. It all depends on those that surround him.
Okay. On the final note, before we finally go,
yes, sir.
When you are from Osun State,
yes,
Osun State, and of PDP political party,
yes,
the first lady, the first lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, from the APC, came to Osun State to flag off alternative school for girls recently. How did you see that initiative, and how will you appreciate that?
It was a good one. That day that I heard she was coming, I said it was a good one, because I think we had one of it, but that's for both. The kind of that structure is for both gender, both the male and female. But for female, they want people to know that it is not about telling your children, go and be selling, go and be hawking. That there are life for them, there are futures for them too. Anything they are doing, give them basic education, give them their foundation where they can build on. If a woman, a lady, a girl, if you have a good background, it will be hard for such person to go astray. But if you have a good foundation, a good background, which the school is part of it, education, it will be hard for such person to go astray. So I want to appreciate our Excellency First Lady, Mrs. Remi Tinubu, for coming down here. Because if it's another person like share their PDP states, okay, why do I need to go there? Let them be doing their thing. You understand? So for that cordiality, I appreciate her, and I'm still saying, for as many things that we'll still be doing in Osun State, even before the attainment, and after which we still expect them to, as God wish, to do the second term, if God so wish. That is, I do say it, if God wish. So we still want them, still want that cordial relationship between us.
If I go to
you said it all. Like, if I'm the Commissioner of Women Affairs, women, ladies, girls, they will be my priority.
Not men.
That is a portfolio they give me.
Yes.
Which they should be my number one priority.
Focus.
Every other person can follow. You understand? As I say, impartiality. Every other person will now follow suit. But women will be my number one priority.
Daddy left a policy for to live behind in politics.
In politics, reliability, loyalty. When you are loyal, those leaders, they used to look at you. When they know you are loyal, you may not get something at the initial stage. So many people will be talking to them. Look at Lagbajao. This person is trying. That the leader too will relax now. I know what I'm doing. See, we need loyalty. We need discipline.
Not money.
Money is part of it, but you know, when you have all these things, money follows us. The money will come. Like, okay, in this our group, the Compasionate, for the fact that we've not been given a dime, we do our things. We do our things regularly. Anytime anybody comes, anything you even give to us, to God be the glory, we'll go and meet some people that we know we are close to at the realm of affair, that please, this is what we are facing. How can you help us in this place? How can you help us in this place? And God has been there for us. We are so happy.
So you fund the Compasionate
Bars.
by. All right, thank you.